should. Is it flashing, by the way?
Yep, it is flashing.
That's got to be good.
Yeah, it's flashing. It's going on, off, on, off.
That's right. That's what it should be doing. Thank you very much. Would be no good with a V-bomber scramble.
Don't think so.
Thank you. Of course, your three back-seaters were in here, weren't they? Your
That's right.
two navigators and an air electronics, was it right?
That's right.
Yeah. Very interesting view. Good view of the bomb owner's position from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, if you were using a nuclear weapon, you probably wouldn't be using a bomb owner's position. Unless one of you is blind as a bat.
The only time they use a bomb aiming position was when somebody blocked his radar.
Oh,
And
right.
then he'd have to go and drop the bombs.
Yeah,
so you could
because
base the bomb
your
back.
radar navigators sort of, yeah.
That's the one there. And of course, if the radar broke down, he'd have to go down there and budget. But in later years, that wasn't a bomb aim position, that was a camera position.
Oh, right.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they decided to do away with that.
And of course, when they did the Falklands they had God knows how many Victor tankers and had to learn how to do air-to-air refuel all over.
Do you want to go up? Do you want to film up there into the?
If I may, please, I'd like to have a look. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But of course, the first V-bomber base in the country wasn't too far from here. Gaydon was the first one, wasn't it?
That was one of the Russians' main targets.
Gaydon. If I'd have known, I shouldn't have gone there. Oh right, of course you had nuclear weapons stored there, yeah? Mine God, this is a good view. I hope my camera works alright in it. Should be interesting. Because when I used my other camera, I was that close I couldn't get far enough away from the instrument. Can I go up a bit further? Thank you. Don't worry, I won't raise the undercarriage or anything down. Of course, with these, the only thing about them was you didn't get a very good view, did you? From it does the job. I don't know how that Martin Withers flew the thing like this with just how much you could actually see from out the cockpit, you know. It's amazing the way he manoeuvres the thing with how much view it actually got. But this is wonderful. Of course, you fighter type stick in a Vulcan as well, wasn't it? Yeah, which for an aircraft of this size is amazing, isn't it? And of course, when they do in the days of the V-bomber scramble, they had a button for firing up all engines at once as well, didn't they? Of course, there are all sorts of problems there. People with a kind of 23-year-old with in charge of a nuclear bomb, it's a frightening thought, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Sorry, I'm just looking. There's nothing behind me I can see. Mind if I just take a photograph while I'm here? If I can do it without falling out the back, I'll do my best. Thank you very much for letting me in anyway. Not many places we get the chance to look inside one of these actually. So that's one thing where your museum's got a bit of a head start over some other people. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was coming over to Coventry to visit my sister, so I thought while I'm here, I'll make the most of it. finished doing that. Oh, hang on, I'll take some down this direction. Of course, Scampton was the main base for some at Vulcans, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's not East Midlands. Yeah. And they're based there now. The last air. Yeah. Of course, he's not going to fly anymore. That was his last chance saloon was a couple of weeks. I saw it at Welshpool this year before they retired it. But thank you ever so much for it. I will donate a little bit towards it on my way out, because it's definitely worth a look, especially with this head cam, because it'll probably, being wide angle, it'll get a lot in, which is wonderful. Because I bought it because I used to get, what I still do, go gliding at Snitterfield, not far from here. And I thought, I've got to get one of those sort of thing. And it wasn't all that expensive either, you know. I'll just take a quick one from the bomb aimer's window. Of course, there used to be in there, cadets locally, 2286 Squadron at, where they had a car, what's the name of the area? The pit, not pit, what's the name of 2286 Arden Squadron? It was, a village the other side, not too far from Bedworth, where they had a pit. I'm just trying to think of it.
Yeah, it's an army.
Kersley.
Kersley, yeah. Kersley End.
That's right. And we had an Isen hut there. And I was at school at Barker's Butts in Coventry, and one of the prefects come round and he said, I was in the classroom at dinner time doodling Spitfires. And he said, you interested in aeroplanes? He said, yeah, come down there a lot. And so, and that was how I got into
ATC, yeah.
Absolutely. So I'd seen that. I did a gliding course at Curtin in Lindsay. You used to see these coming in and out of, it wasn't Woodford, Curtin in Lindsay, Scampton, they were coming in there. So they're actually in use, and in those days you used to look up and you see a little white triangle with a contrail behind it, you know. I mean, it's bloody frightening when you think about what was going on. After, when you think what
Not
it was
anymore though, it's all finished now, but mind you, if Mr. Putin had his way, it'll all start up again.
Yeah, he's having his turkey for Christmas, I reckon.
Yeah, too right.
Bloody frightening, isn't it, you know. All depends who get, mind you, some of these mad mob that, it makes you wonder who's got bits for transporting nuclear bombs about and smuggling them into different places. You think, bloody hell.
Yeah, I think it'd be a bit difficult to smuggle a nuclear bomb in. Plutonium and all sorts, so it's not as easy as it looks.
No, probably not, you know. I always remember that film with Michael Caine, I think it was, where somebody was trying to blow up a US Air Force base.
Yeah.
Some nutcase wanted to blow. That was scary. That was scary.
I think the radiation would be more scary than the one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They give us a bit of training about nuclear bombs, which scared the crap out of me, I'll be quite honest. I mean, if you don't kill it with the blind you do with the initial flash.
Yeah, if the blast doesn't kill with the radiation.
In not a very nice way, you know.
No.
Bloody frightening thought. So I hope they never get to use these, but not with one of these anyway, you know.
The only nuclear weapons now probably be launched.
I'm ticking all this down while it's
Tactical nuclear weapons we've got, which are small ones,
Yeah.
which are small yield nuclear weapons. Still the same effect, but over a small area.
If you're wrong, I won't be able to tell anybody.
The only big ones we have now that are Polaris are ones on nuclear.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Includes the Americans, they've got their own version.
Yeah.
And they've got their nuclear submarines.
Of course, it changed from the RAF to the Navy. Was it 69 it changed over from?
Yes, it did, yeah, because 65, Gary Powers was shot down.
Oh, of course that upset the Russians a little bit.
Well, it upset the Russians, it upset the Americans, I think, at the end.
Because they weren't supposed to, I mean, even, who was the president at the time?
Oh, God. I can't remember.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower, yeah.
He didn't even know what was going on half the time. And the thing about it is that sort of the Russians were supposed to be the bad guys, yet they'd got proof that the Americans were overflying them, you know. And before they caught him, they had the RAF flying these missions. They had American aircraft with the RAF crews flying them. I think so, yeah. It was, yeah. A twin jet thing. American aircraft with RAF roundels on.
No, it didn't have any rounders on it. No barking on at
Oh,
all.
right.
They were flying cover.
They weren't supposed to know that the RAF were flying them.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'll get out after driving you nuts for half an hour.
No,
But
it's alright.
I'll climb out still with this gun just so I can
Yeah.
impress anybody that sees the film. You know?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've been on a Vulcan, there you go.
Yeah.
You had your Tyrion.
Yeah,
Alright,
it was
be
a
careful
good,
getting down those steps,
a
mate,
good
please.
tour anyway. Thank you very much. And it's not,
That's good, Nicky, that's good.
yeah, and it should be nice with this headset as well.
Yep, it should be.
And you can get,
I should have got the starring role on that, shouldn't I? Really?
yeah, you're in it anyway. And if you're wrong about what you said,
I'm always in it.
who's gonna know if you were wrong about what you just said?
I know that.
I hope you're not. Thank you very much anyway, that really enjoyable. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Well, that's made me morning.
Oh, there you go.
It's a good start. I'll stand back and have a look this way now. I was there. Yeah, standoff bomb, 100 more range. Because the other one they were going to use, they couldn't get work, they couldn't carry two. There was another sort of American. And he, two of them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because we had Polaris by then, so launching the missile from the submarine than it was from an
Yeah.
aircraft. Alright.
Yeah, thank you very much. Your name is just in case for my video. Thank you.